Usually there are two acronyms that describe colleges and universities. PWI, which stands for predominantly white institutions.
And HBCUs, which stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities.
And that's what we're going to talk about today, the importance of HBCUs. My name is Donna.
And I'm Will.
And this is Journey with Donna and Will.
Although we personally did not attend an HBCU, we do recognize the importance of the HBCU in the education of African Americans and its history.
So our son, that's why we have our Hampton gear on, did go to an HBCU. And we have other family members that went to HBCUs. My mother and father went to Benedict College in South Carolina.
And I have a brother who graduated from Howard University Law School.
The purpose of creating HBCUs was to educate Black people. But the education of Black people happened centuries ago.
In Africa, around 989 AD, the University of Sankore was established.
Sankore University was part of University of Timbuktu in Mali, Africa.
Mansa Musa, the richest man ever, funded the Timbuktu Learning Center in the 1300s.
Mansa Musa ensured the university was safe, prosperous, and large.
The Center of Learning was staffed with jurists, mathematicians, and astronomers.
The university had the largest library with over 1 million books and manuscripts in the whole world. One of the main reasons we have historically Black colleges is because Black students were denied access to white institutions. There were a couple of HBCUs that were established prior to the Emancipation. Cheyney State University, or Cheyney University, was established in 1837.
And the Minor Normal School was established in 1851, now known as the University of the District of Columbia, or UDC.
Lincoln University was established in 1854. Originally, it was Ashman Institute, but the name changed after the assassination of Lincoln.
Wilberforce University in Ohio, established in 1856, was the first HBCU to be owned and operated by African Americans.
Some of the benefits of an HBCU, again, our son went to HBCU and we have many relatives that have attended. It's a community environment. It feels like family. Everyone is supporting each other and wants everyone to be successful. Knowledge of your history, the history of being African American.
Be dressed a certain way for different events they had on campus, and so he really enjoyed the fact that you could establish a relationship with the faculty. Faculty was very diverse. He indicated mostly about 60% African American, but the balance was very diverse, and they were encouraged to attend events at chapel.
There are statistics of success.
Statistically, in particular, given my background as an engineer, I was interested to know that HBCUs graduate 25% of African Americans who earn degrees in STEM. And interesting, this number accounts for 46% of Black women who earned STEM degrees between 1995 and 2004. And also notable is nearly 30% of Black students who earn doctorates in STEM fields begin studies at HBCUs.
So some of the other aspects of an HBCU is the band. Step shows and fraternities and sororities are prominent. There are tons of notable people who attended HBCUs.
So Chadwick Boseman, he attended Howard University.
The Vice President, Kamala Harris, also attended Howard University.
Stephen A. Smith of the popular First Take Show attended Winston-Salem University.
Stacey Abrams attended Spelman University.
Kenya Barris attended Clark Atlanta University.
Wanda Sykes attended Hampton University.
And Kwesi Mfume attended Morgan State University right here in Maryland.
Bakari Sellers went to Morehouse College. So there are plenty other ones like Oprah Winfrey, Martin Luther King,
Samuel L. Jackson,
and many more. So many people think HBCUs are just for African Americans or Black people, which is not true. There are many different non-Blacks that attend HBCUs.
For example, in 1976, 15% of HBCU students were non-Black.
In 2015, 22% were non-Black.
And currently in 2022, 24% of HBCU students are non-Black.
And right now, there are approximately 107 historically Black colleges and universities. So this was pretty interesting learning about HBCUs. One of the things that caught my attention was there were HBCUs before the Emancipation. And a lot of them were up in the north, which makes sense because you had a lot more free Blacks and abolitionists working up there.
Right. And believe it or not, Timbuktu is a real place. A lot of people think it's just a part of a catchphrase. From here to Timbuktu. It actually was a very prominent location in West Africa where the education, as it is still today, was taken very seriously. And as you indicated, they at one time had the world's largest library, which is very impressive as well.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge and a lot of bright people. Our son, he definitely enjoyed going to HBCUs, definitely felt like a family and a community.
The campus population, much smaller than the university we went to.
Right.
He's talking about around 4,000 students at Hampton University. So obviously class sizes are smaller and you get to know the faculty and establish relationships, get one-on-one assistance with classes when you need it.
Again, we went to PWI, and it's fine not to compare the two. One of the statements they would always say, look to your left, look to your right, one of you won't be here, which seems like completely different philosophy at a lot of the HBCUs, the people that we've talked to.
Yeah, because HBCUs, of course, they have high expectations in terms of academic excellence, and in addition, they really want you to succeed. As long as you as a student do your part, there's always support there for you.
HBCUs kind of have the development of the whole person. I kind of feel like when I talk to people who have attended, and also seeing my parents, and them always giving back and concerned with giving scholarships and things like that.
So a lot of the students I've met throughout my career that attended HBCUs tended to be a little bit more self-aware and tended to really appreciate and understand history a bit more. Not saying that those who attended PWIs didn't, but they just seemed just a little more maybe self-confident in who they were. Right. As an African American. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just not based on any statistics.
Not knocking PWIs because we both attended there and we both did fine.
So the wonderful thing today is that you have options. You can go to an HBCU, or you can go to a PWI, or you can go to both. It's all good.
So we appreciate you watching. I'm Donna.
And I'm Will.
And this has been Journey with Donna and Will. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share.
Yeah, if you've attended an HBCU or know someone who did, please share your experience in the comments below.
All right. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.